Hey guys, welcome to my Road to Vostok in Silence video challenge that I've been doing. I think this is my sixth or might be my seventh episode. Now that I have a mic, I did restart everything, so I got myself back up to where I was in the last video. I did get a little bit extra because I got a supply drop, which was awesome. So I had to get a little bit more than I had before last time, or at least some different things than I had in my last video. If you have been following along, what I have been doing is been playing this Road to Vostok first-person shooter PvE game with the volume off. So I can't hear enemies, I can't hear um, anything. So I can't hear them shooting at me. I can't hear them talking, walking. Some of them whistle, I think, and cough and grunt, and they make some noise. Can't hear footsteps, can't hear anything. I've been recording it with the volume completely off and then just adding my own music into it later, which is okay, I guess, but I wanted to figure out a different way to do it. And I think now that I have a mic and I can talk, you'll be able to kind of be able to understand what I'm thinking as I'm going through this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to record it with headphones, have the music come into the headphones. That way I can record the sound, but I won't wear the headphones. So you will be able to hear everything. You'll be able to hear the weather, you'll be able to hear the enemies walking, shooting, talking, everything. But because I don't have the headphones on, I won't hear it. So I'm still recording it in silence for myself, but that might make it a little bit more entertaining for you guys, for you to be able to see uh, or hear them coming before I do and kind of wonder what I'm doing or what I'm going to do. So yeah, so we're going to get into it today. We are on day 6. And like I said, I did get an airdrop when I was playing yesterday. I did see the Punisher, which is going to suck without the volume because I won't be able to hear him coming. Because usually with the Punisher, you hear the sirens and you go to the sirens in order to get to him. So without the volume, I'm not going to hear that. Same with the airdrops. I'm kind of going to miss that. So it kind of sucks. It does. Yeah. So I just have to be more aware of my surroundings. But what we're going to try to do today is find the cat. In my last playthrough, I did find the cat. It was very uneventful. It was so uneventful. It was crazy. So that's when I was like, you know what? I'm getting a mic. I'm going to just start over and then we'll go back and try to find the cat. So we're going to do that. As you can see, my inventory is pretty full. So I'm going to do some rearranging on that here in just a second. And then we'll get right back out into it. I do have the books, and I think there's the light and the batteries that the doctor wants. I think, I can't remember, but I'm going to take those with me. We'll stop at the school, stop at the doctor on the way to go to Outpost to rescue the cat. So yeah, so that's my Road to Vostok in Silence challenge I've set for myself. Hope you guys enjoy it. I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's weird because the jump scares you get when you come around a corner and there's a guy there and they shoot at you. When you have the volume on, it's such a jump scare, but without the volume on, I thought it would be less because the noise is what kind of scares you, right? But it's not. So so we're gonna get right into this here. Like I said, I'm gonna do some inventory rearranging. You guys don't want to see that, and I will be right back. All right, so I got the inventory all sorted out. This is what I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna bring a shitload of healing because, well, I got a long distance to go. We're going to go through the village, all the way through the school, and then into the outpost. And depending on if the cat is on the closest side or the furthest in the outpost is going to determine how many enemies I run into. And each level has a higher difficulty with the bandits and the soldiers and stuff. So that's why I'm going to bring a bunch of that. I've got my books for the doctor. I got the light and the batteries for his quest. I've got some stuff. We might stop at the trader in village on the way through to school just to see if I can pick up a little bit more healing before I go to the doctor, because the doctor has a higher tax rate. So yeah, so that's where we're at. So we're gonna head out. I don't have very many bullets, so again, we'll stop at the trader. Hopefully he has some bullets and we'll go from there. I am going to, again, I can't hear this, so I have no idea how loud this is for you guys. I'm gonna just turn it up like that. I'm not gonna put the music on, we're just gonna leave the ambient volume, so that's gonna be like the birds and the wind and the rain and the thunder, and it does have all types of weather, which is really great, and which I was missing out of my other videos because I had the sound off. So this way you guys will be able to get a little bit more of experience of the game itself, which is an awesome game. Everybody loves it. I absolutely love it. This is the game that kind of got me back into gaming again after not gaming for years and years and years. It's also the first game I've ever played using a mouse and keyboard, which took a very long time to get kind of used to that. So hopefully I don't die immediately. Of course, it's nighttime. I am going to increase the exposure and decrease the contrast. It's going to make it bright so you and I can both see, but it's going to look like shit. So I warn you, it won't last for very long because we have to, when we transfer over into the school, it will probably be daytime, or at least close to it. I'm probably going to go very quiet at times. I get kind of dialed in and completely lose track of what I'm talking about or what I'm doing. I'm going to try not to do that. I have a route that I always go. I think with this game, most people, they have a route that they go. Places that they automatically stop every time. I find, I don't know if Auntie made it this way, but you can run so far and then your stamina decreases. But it doesn't really decrease, it just starts, you start huffing and puffing. But I've noticed that you can go like from one rock to the next rock and you'll make it right before that happens. I'm sure in the new update, the stamina bar is going to actually mean something more than just making noises. So again, I can't hear anything. If I'm walking in the water, I apologize because I know that's loud. I'm going to just take a peek here. And I kind of stopped playing this for a couple weeks. I got playing some other things, some PvP stuff, which didn't think I would enjoy, but I actually kind of love it. But I kind of got out of the groove with this. And I don't know if I don't think any updates have happened, but it seems like they kind of come right at you. Whereas before it was, if they happened to see you, then they would shoot for a little bit, but then they would stop. But now it seems like they just come right at you as soon as they see you, they come running for you. So we're going to stop over at the trader real quick. I'm just going to see if I can get some more bullets. I'm going to take a quick look around, make sure there's nobody around. And usually with the sound on, if there is somebody around, you can hear them coming. Or well, I also usually have my volume up to like 5,000 and turn the ambient noise off so I can hear them coming. Which is why this may be more of a challenge to me than to most people playing with the volume off. I did get quite a bit SOS packs, which cure pretty much everything, which is great. I'm just going to go right for it. Piccolo. Now they can follow you in here. I'm going to sneeze. They can follow you in here. Oh my god, just a sec. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay. They can follow you in here, but I've never seen them just come in, just to kind of walk around and look around and stuff, so I don't worry about it too much, but I'm sure there's going to be a time where I'm just trading and all of a sudden there's somebody there at my back. Alright, so we're just going to do a real quick trade, hopefully get some bullets.
Kauanteko kiinnostaisi?
762. I'm gonna take some food too. Just because I'd rather have it than not. So 6 minutes left. So I'm gonna trade all the big stuff. Just to get it out of my inventory.
Näin se
So we get some more
kauppa käy,
bullets.
kiitos.
Oops. Go back in just to see.
Kyllä sitä voidaan.
No. Excuse me. Still have a little bit of cold or something going on with my throat. I'm not sure what it is, so we'll hopefully figure that out. We'll try not to sell the stuff I need. The doctor. Okay. I am going to go out this way. Now, one of the good things is no, I won't be able to hear them. Thought there was somebody up here, but I think it's just the wind blowing the tree. One of the good things is when they hit you, there was a visual cue, so you do see red. So that kind of helps. It's just okay. I usually like to hug right up against the tape or the edge of the level, just because it makes me feel safer. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm safer, but it makes me feel safer. Like this here, like I was saying, I can crouch and sit at this rock for a minute to catch my breath. And when I run to the next one, I should make it to the next rock right around the time I lose my breath. Penetration's down to 40. I'm going to leave it. Just because once we cross over, it's going to go down a little bit more anyway, so there's no point. Now, they can be up here in the woods, just walking around. So there, I made it to another rock. I'm going to just sit for a second right here. And run for your life. I may or may not stop. I don't know if I should stop at the doctor or just run right through to get in over to the outpost. There we go. Going into the school. Yeah, and like I said, everybody has their own kind of routine. Did I just see somebody? Check this guy out. I've never had anybody come up behind me here, but who knows? I'm gonna look just in case. I think airdrops usually happen within the first couple minutes that you get into, like you come out of your cabin or you go into a new level or something. It's so hard when it's dark like this to see anything. But that's a good thing because that means they can't see you either. I know a lot of people do the Iron Man run in these ones, which is basically you start out, I think you start out with nothing, you start out on a random map, and everywhere you go is permadeath. Which is terrifying to me. Should I go to the doctor? Debating if I should, or if I should just run right through. Let's try. We'll try. I don't know if there's somebody in here or not. There might be. I think I stood at the entrance for too long before I went over. Quick peek. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not looting anything. I'm not. So both those doors are closed. That usually means there's nobody in there, but I do not want to assume. Oh, they are closed. Okay. That's great. There was a guy in here once and it scared the living daylights out of me. Okay, so we're going to take juice and I'm just going to get my hydration up. I'm going to do this. This is terrifying. Okay, I'm just gonna run for it. Ah! Oh, he's so slow. Down. I have to look down at my health every once in a while. Just to make sure I didn't get shot and didn't realize it. Oh, shit. Are you kidding me? I think the lights need to be on. Okay. If you did hear that, I just checked my headphones to see if the sirens were going or not, but they weren't, so that's good. Yeah, I think if the sirens had been going and I just like stood up, then they would have came right at me. I wasn't paying attention. One of the schools open, so somebody's probably come out already. Sometimes there's guys down here, like under the bridge. Down here. Can't believe the Punisher came. Well, he didn't come because he wasn't in there, but I'm just gonna run for it. There's gonna be somebody in the school. There's always somebody in the school. Alright, let's just go. Okay, close the door. Hurry up. There we go. I close the door. Usually if I'm playing just on my own with the sound on, I close the door because you can hear them open the doors. Oh, there's a guy right there. I just saw his gun. See it? Is he not gonna come after me? Where did he go? Is he standing right there? No. Where did he go? He's right there. Hello? Okay. That should not have taken that long. Didn't even get to check behind me. Make sure there's nobody here. Now, he may not have been the only one down there. Close the door. Just a second. Whoops, yep, I just saw somebody running. Now, he probably went upstairs, maybe? Oh, there was two. Oh, that's why. Oh my god, I was like, why is this guy not going down? I'm headshotting him. But there was two. Ah, that's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna leave them for now. I'm going to grab some stuff. Now that guy could come downstairs at me, or he could come back down here. Shoot. Oh my god. I suppose I haven't been to the school yet in this run, so there's a shitload of stuff. Let's just sit down here for a second. Oh, it's a sleeping bag. Why did I think it was a bag? Oh. Should I? I want to check, make sure nobody came in. Okay. And I'm gonna go up. You can see me, my head is twisted. Oh god, I thought that was him. So he's probably in here. I'm gonna close the door. Yeah, we'll check. Oh crap, stuff everywhere. I'll go up again. Like I said, he could be anywhere. He could be on the second floor, he could be up on the third floor. I always like to look out here and see if I can get anybody. I don't see anybody. Matches. It's probably, if he's not on the second floor, he's in this last door down here. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get him. So usually there's 10 bad guys, bad boys, and I've killed 2. Close the door. I want to see if he opens it. I'm stuck in the chair. Could be in the hall. I doubt it. I don't think I've ever... Oh, there he is. Look. Yeah. Awesome. 3 down. So, I'm going to the doctor. I'm going to get some meds. I'm going to go down. I'm sure he's not the only one. I mean, if there's meds there, I don't even need to buy them. I have the hardest time picking stuff up off the ground. Trying to figure out where my pointer is. I know people give lots of hints and stuff, so like you can point at it with your gun and then you can tell where it is or what it is. Sometimes I see these little pieces of wood and I think they're mags. Now, just because I got those 3 does not mean somebody else won't show up. He has a Mosin. I don't care. Oh. There can be stuff on the ground out here. I thought I just saw a gun. Yeah. Some yeast, which I don't need. I'll come back for that after I go to the doctor. I don't know what the percentage is. It could be good, it could be horrible. And I forgot if I've checked these. I don't think somebody can be in here, but I don't know. I'm gonna be sure. I'm gonna close this door behind me. I always kind of feel a little bit of a relief once I'm in here. I also like to look at this window because there's usually always somebody down below walking through the yard that you can get, which is kind of fun. But they can also get you, right? Don't see anybody right now. That door was open when I was down there, so it's not new. Door's still closed. I'm going to do the tasks first so that I can get a lower rate. Oh, he wanted the duct tape. I knew somebody wanted duct tape. Shoot. Okay, that's right. He wants cigars. I don't have cigars. He wants the books, so I can give him all the books. That's going to lower my rate down from 200 to 180. He wants a board game. I'm going to add this to my notes. You add these to your notes, and then you can check your notes, and you know what you need to collect and for who. So he wanted that. He wants the light and the batteries. Complete. So now I'm down to 160. Antiseptic and antibiotics. Oh, and I have those too. I don't have the saline. I don't have a harmonica. I don't have this. I don't have that. Okay. So wanted to get just a little bit more health just because we're going a ways and I don't want to have to worry about it. Bandages. Bandage is 150. It increases your health by 25 and it cures bleeding. Tourniquets are 150. They cure bleeding. He doesn't have any splints. I think I need wipes. Do I need wipes for the doctor? Or for the... Oh, he does have a splint. Okay. Splint. Bandage. Bandage. We'll take that one. I'm going to take the wipes. 120. I think I'm going to leave it. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this, this. Just get rid of all this crap. I may not even have enough. Just barely. My goodness. I don't really care about the sleeping bag, to be honest. 1560, and I'm at 1615. Oh. Okay, there we go. Let me double check my task notes. I need... Yeah, I do need wipes. I need wipes and deodorant. Okay. So I'm just going to organize this a little bit better. so I know what I'm selling and what I'm keeping. Sell that. I'm gonna keep that. And try to keep all the health together. All the food together. I'll fast forward through this like I always do, so I don't have to watch this. I know it can be annoying. Okay, here's all my health. Here's all my food.
Ei kaikki taudit ole kuolemaksi.
Yes, I am organizing it by hydration. And then I'm doing energy. And then the rest here. And then put all my matches together just to give me a spot. There. Alright. So hydration's down again. I'm gonna take some. What's the energy drink do? Gives me 100 hydration, 50 energy, and 25 mental. Should I just drink that? Maybe I'll just wait. I'll wait till this gets down a little bit more, and then I'll just drink the energy drink. So, there could be somebody out here. The door is open. It's not. This door is open. It's not. I know there was some stuff. Oh, I'm supposed to get the cat. I'll get the cat. I get this gun. And 56 isn't too bad. I mean, it's green. It's not the best. He had a Mosin, which I don't want, but I want the bullets because I think we need the bullets for a one of the tasks that they want us to do. So we'll do that. And there was, did I check out here? Okay. So if I was smart, I would go right to the outpost from here. I know there's a gun in here. Is it in here? Where was it? Was it down below? Shit. Might have been. I'm just standing in front of the window. Big old bullseye on my back. I'm gonna leave that open. I'm gonna go down here. No. This door is still closed, which is great. So I'm very quickly just gonna run down and see if this door is still closed. So that's closed. Which means nobody's come out there. And that's closed. I think it was in here, wasn't it? Huh. Where was that? Maybe it was a camp? There's a whole bunch of guns in there. Alright, I want to do this. Like, there could be somebody in there. And I would not hear him open the door. Be somebody out there and I wouldn't hear them. This guy's got another Mosin. I gotta unload. Drop. Do you have anything? Worth. That guy's got a Mosin. Load. Should have went and closed those doors. Because then at least I'd see a door open. I would know somebody was coming. I'm going to take everything and then I'll run up to the doctor one last time before I go. Okay. This isn't a bad spot. Unloaded. No, I already unloaded it. This is probably stupid. I should not do this. Okay, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go up to the doctor. Very quietly. I know there's keys that I could possibly get and everything, which is fine. I should be searching for it, but right now I just want to get I want to get was it in here? It was. This one's at 38. 456. I get but right now I'm just focusing on getting it back to my cabin, and that will be it for today. See, the door is still closed, so that makes me feel a little safer. Go in here. I'm gonna look out here again. I keep thinking this right here. I don't know if you can see that. I think it's a sign. I keep thinking it's somebody. But if I was smart, I would get out of here as soon as I can because it's still rather dark. And I could get lucky. And at Outpost, there's a tent, so I have a safe place to kind of go to. Alright, what do we got here? So I do need bites, but I think I have them at the cabin. I'm going to buy some more bandages because you know what? You can never have enough. You can never have enough. Bandages. And... oh, I may not even have enough for this, and I haven't even thought of that. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'll keep the bag. Okay, that's good enough for me. He's not going to sell deodorant. You have to find it. Oh, there is a splint though. I'm going to buy that. I don't have enough. I know I don't have enough. Oh, I get enough. I'd like to keep the bag. What can I sell instead? I do have some cat food for the kitty. I don't have any meat or tuna, which I should have brought with me. What if I sell a pea? Holy crap. How much is that worth? 80. 80. Oh, I only need 10. I'm gonna sell tomato. I think this having a splint is worth it. I'm keeping the bag. Okay. Now I'm going to drink this. Mental's at 77. Not the best. This I'm going to keep. Again, I'm going to fast forward this for you guys, so you do not have to watch me organize my obsessive compulsive disorder. I don't have one, and it's not funny. I shouldn't make fun of it. I apologize. Now, I've got enough bandages to last me quite a while. I got bullets. I'm gonna reload.
Ei
I'm
kaikki
going to
taudit ole
fill this up.
kuolemaksi.
So I got a crap load of healing. I've got food. I've got a bag. I've got some quest items. Alright, so I'm going to attempt to go save this cat. Alright, let's do this. Let's check one more time. I'm gonna go down the back. Door's not open. Door's not open. I think I've just been lucky, to be honest. Because there's somebody out here. Oh, that guy always freaks me out. Let's take a peek out here, see if we can see anybody. I think it's just the darkness has been my friend for this. I think this. Go down this way. Jump in just because I'm here. I'm gonna close this. Oh shit. Okay. I see you guys would have heard him down there and been like, what are you doing? What's this? Check him. Let's go to camp. I'm just gonna check real quick. Oh, now see, those doors are open. Did I leave them open when I went upstairs? I don't remember. Oh my god, I gotta remember to breathe. Stand in the doorway. Okay, I'm gonna run for it. I will not run. Okay. I need to peek around this corner. Check behind me and run for my freaking life. Run, run, run. Ah! Oh god, this is so nerve-wracking. I probably should have stopped back there. Now, if I can get into Outpost and just get to the tent, then I can kind of breathe for a second. And then we can try to find the cat. I did heat up some tea and now it's cold again. I think I've heated this cup of tea up like 3 times already. I have been recording for 40 minutes. I did not mean to go that long. Should I keep going? Or should I make this 2? Shadows, like the water reflections, I thought was the person over there. Okay, so we made it to shelter. I am going to put some stuff in here. I'm going to put 2 of my splints, some of this, some of this. I'm going to keep some on me. I'm going to put the rest in here. And then I have stuff here to come back to. Remove the mag. Get the bullets. I'm gonna unload. I'm gonna put that back in there. This is crap, so I'm just gonna leave it here. I don't need it. I mean, how much is it even worth? 278. I'm just gonna throw it outside. This I'm gonna keep here, and this, and I'm going to keep a little bit of food. So if I die, I at least have food and healing. I can look for a weapon within Outpost. There's usually some hanging around, especially if you die, then stuff usually pops up soon, like around, because I know you need it. Yeah, I'll throw this away. It is, I think that says 5 a.m. So we've got the cat food. Let's throw this out. We've got some food. We've got lots of health. We got bullets. All right. So let's go find the cat. Let's check. Maybe we'll be lucky. And he'll be at the one closest to me, which is what happened last time. Which is why when I recorded it, I was like, this is too boring. I literally was just running. I ran straight through the school, like around the edge. And then I ran to the tent, ran right over to the bunker. It was in there. I didn't encounter any enemies at all. And it was, yeah, it was boring. I was like, I'm not doing this. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get a mic, which is awesome, so I can talk to you guys. And I will, I'll try again. And you guys can hear the fear in my voice when I'm scared out of my mind, because I'm pretty sure I just saw somebody. Plus, I'm just using a little laptop, so the monitor isn't the best. And as much as this is randomized where the enemies are, I find they're not so random. In my original playthrough of this, which I just played on my own, the enemies always spawned over here by this cannon or whatever it is. Always. I could sit down at the other end with a scope and take out 7 just there. But with this new one, they're not there. They're like at random places. So I don't know. I don't know if it, like, the AI is smart enough to kind of remember the route that you take and the way that you go. Oh, I hate this. There's so many ways that there could be somebody in here. There could be somebody behind me. I could come around a corner. There could be a guy right there. My fingers aren't working. Okay. Shouldn't run, but I am. I don't really need to bother picking stuff up, but I am. I don't know if you can see that little black thing right here. But I can. I don't think it's anything. But my paranoia makes me think it's a gun. Which I'll find out here in a second if it is. No, it's just the cave, I don't know if you can see that little black thing right here, but I don't think it's anything. But my paranoia makes me think it's a gun. Which I'll find out here in a second if it is. No, it's just the cave, the. I don't know if you can see that little black thing right here. But I can. I don't think it's anything. But my paranoia makes me think it's a gun. Which I'll find out here in a second if it is. No, it's just the cave, the. Now this is the one spot that the cat could be. If I'm lucky. Please be lucky. I'm lucky. Oh God. Yes. Okay. All right. We got the cat. Now we're gonna scoot back to the tent. Actually, I'm gonna scoot back to the tent. Yeah, I'm gonna scoot back to the tent. I'm gonna scoot back to the tent, and we will end up there. And then the next run, we'll be trying to get the cat back to safety. I'm gonna go this way. Got some more bullets. That's great. And again, somebody could just come up. This is like a maze. Somebody could just be around a corner and I'd have no idea. I'm gonna put that here. Okay. Shouldn't be running. I say as I continue to keep running. Now we got the cat. We got to make it back to our tent. I think that's the way out. Or is that the way out? I'm not even gonna check over there because I don't even care. Is that a guy right there? Yeah, right there. Is that a guy? No, it's a reflection. Right? You see that, right? I'm not losing my mind right here. Maybe it's a scarecrow? What if I just shoot it? Oh, there's a guy right there, though. I see him go around that way or that way. I don't want to stay here. Okay, yes. Okay. Yep, got him. There could still be somebody in that bunker. Just trying to see if I can see anybody else. I think this must be, it's either a scarecrow or a reflection. Same with this here. I think it's just a reflection because it was raining. Okay, I gotta move. I can't just sit here. Should I go up and around? I'm gonna go up and around. Okay, and again, they can be up here running around in the woods while walking stealthily. Stealth. I can't believe the cat was there. The first time I had to look for the cat, he was way over the other side of the field. And oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. So yeah, I'm gonna get the cat here. I'm gonna go back to the tent, and that will save when you go in and out of your tent. It saves. And then we will call it a day. So we rescued the kitty. I love this game. This game is so, it's just, it's terrorizing or terrifying, I guess, but it's amazing. I love it. We'll show you the kitty. What are we going to name the cat? I know there's not a lot of you watching, but for you guys that are watching, what do you think we should name the cat? I'm going to put it right here. It's even. There we go. There we go. Put my gun away. Now watch when he comes up. He's going to be so cute. See him? Isn't he cute? He's so cute. Okay, we gotta name him something. Isn't he? He's sweet. He doesn't leave the box. But that's okay. He's still sweet. So we're gonna think of a name. I vote Steve. We shall call him Steve. So now I have in here, I've got my health, my energy, hydration, mental, my body temp. That counts because there's other levels. There'll be different seasons and everything. That's why we have fleece or rain jackets or winter jackets. We have different types of jackets. And the cat's at 93. So the cat's health goes down. So you have to make sure you go back and feed the cat. It does go down pretty fast. It doesn't go down as fast as it did originally, but it still goes down pretty fast. So you can't really be gone for too long. I'm not going to feed him right yet. I've got food for later. I've got a little bit of stuff here that we can sell later. There's that. Keep this. There's some food. There. All right. So that is it. Road to Vostok in silence. Not silence for you guys, but silence for me, which I actually enjoy quite a bit. If you enjoyed this, then definitely you can take a look at my other videos. Again, I did restart. I try to keep it as close to the originals that I had going. But the other ones, they don't have any commentary. They don't have any ambient sound. It's just music that I've added onto it, which is kind of cool. The music's awesome by a guy named Chevy. I do have him linked in all those videos if you want to listen to the music because they're really good. And he also does YouTube videos too. So yeah. So that is Road to Vostok in silence game, or episode 7 or 8 or not. I don't know what episode it is. You'll know it'll be in the title. Again, I hope you've enjoyed this. It's something different to do with this game that I know a lot of people have been playing it for so long that they've we're just waiting for the new update to come out, and so we're just trying to come up with different challenges for ourselves to keep us going. I do play this unmodded, so there's no mods added onto this at all. Not that I'm against mods, but I feel like this is the game as the dev auntie intended us to play it, so this is it. It is nice to know that there's only so many enemies per level, and you can kind of keep track in your head. There's a mod to keep track of that as well, if you want to do that, which I kind of want to do, because I feel safer knowing how many enemies are left. Like, if there's 10, I know, okay, I've killed 5, there's 5 more out there. But at the same time, I kind of like not knowing, because it adds the suspense, it adds a little bit of the difficulty back into the game. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed, please leave me a like or subscribe if you want. It's totally up to you, but I definitely would appreciate it so much. And I hope you guys has enjoyed it. Thank you for coming along with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.